How to quit your job and make money from home. Are you ready to quit that 9 to 5 and work from home? Well, as a real estate entrepreneur, a mentor, and a mom of 5, I completely understand. Some people are going to tell you it's impossible, but no, that is just an opinion. It is possible, it is easy, and you can start today. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Let's go. I'm going to share with you exactly how to start a business step by step and make profits in the next 30 days so that you can actually work from home. I'm going to give you a complete 30-day plan so that you can start today at any age and start your own business. And if you stay to the end, I'm going to give you my fast track business blueprint so that you can get going right away. So going from employee to entrepreneur is going to require a simple mindset shift. I know many people are working, and we have been trained to work for other people. We learn how to go to school, we learn how to get a degree, or we learn how to get some certification and become proficient in something and go work for someone else. But being an employee versus being an entrepreneur is a big mindset shift. You have to start to see yourself as a business. And it's not difficult to do, and it's very simple, and you can start from home. But you have to start thinking of yourself as an entrepreneur. So if you have a job right now and you're working full-time for someone else, that is completely okay. But I want you to start changing your mindset and start shifting into an entrepreneur. Start thinking of yourself as a business owner, someone that owns a business. Start picturing, envisioning yourself as maybe someone that employs other people. How will your business run? How many jobs will you create? What will your service or your product be? Again, start to shift from employee to entrepreneur. Employees have a task that they do. They have an exact assignment that they need to do, and they usually have to stay inside their role. Entrepreneurs, we look for problems. We think of who our ideal customers are. We think of how to solve their problems, and then we think how to grow and profit from those different problems. Again, completely different mindset. It's easy to do, but you gotta start there. So now you need to decide what type of business do you have, okay? Are you going to be selling a product or a service? Most businesses have to sell a product or a service, and that is how they will profit. Either you will buy a product or make a product and sell it for a profit, or you will offer a service. Either you will consult people, you will do taxes or mortgages or notary services or whatever the service is that you will do. Again, are you going to go with a product or are you going with a service? You need to make that decision pretty early on in order to get started and figure out how you're going to make money from it. Make sure you comment below if you're going with a product or a service. If you have a product, tell me about it in the comment box below and I will read it and help you with your product. I will even share it with other people on this channel. If you have a service, let me know what type of services it is that you want to offer and what that service does. Tell me about it. Let me help you with it. Again, comment below. The next important thing that we need to focus on when we are quitting our job and we're going to work from home is setting up a real business. So in order to really take your business to the next level and be a business that you'll be able to work in year after year after year is going to require you to create a real business. In other words, name your business, register your business with the Secretary of State. Yes, get an LLC or a C Corp or an S Corp. Noelle is not a tax advisor or an attorney, so I cannot advise you on which structure is best for you. But I will say in most cases, I set up an LLC for my businesses and it protected me just fine. You do what's best for you and consult with your attorney or your tax professional if you need to. The next thing you want to do, get your EIN number. Go ahead to the IRS.gov and get an EIN number for free. This will allow you to write off many items for your businesses. This is the number that the IRS will use to identify you and your business, and it's a very important step to getting a lot of money for your business. If you skip this step, you're going to miss out on some of the other things. So get the EIN number. The next thing, Make sure you get a phone number. Again, a business phone number. Don't just use your cell phone or your house phone. You want to get a professional email. And what I mean by a professional email is not like abcbusiness@gmail or Hotmail or Outlook. I mean, get a business email address like Noel, like noel@blankbusiness.com. This is a professional email and people will see you as a professional business. And then last but not least, go ahead and get a professional website. You will be shocked at how much more funding you will unlock for your business if you have a professional website. It's easy to do, and in many cases, you can get a website absolutely free. Go ahead, I'll put some resources below. Make sure you click on those links if you need a little help getting that website done. But you want to do all of those steps that I outlined because this is going to really boost you to that next level. The next thing you want to do is build business credit. So now that you have your EIN number and the business license, go ahead and get a business checking account. This is super important. You can go to whichever bank. Noel likes some of the mid-sized banks, but whatever banks, whether it be Wells Fargo, Chase, PNC, TD Bank, you can go on and on about the different banks. Just go ahead and make sure you get a business checking account and start making regular deposits. Again, this is not necessary for you to be able to work from home, but I'm going to teach you how to use some of this stuff so that you have enough income to quit that job quickly. So get the business checking account set up and also get your Dun & Bradstreet number. Your Dun & Bradstreet number is your business credit profile number. So like I said, you'll have that EIN number, you have your business name and license. You'll also go ahead, you'll go to dnb.com. DNB, again, Dun & Bradstreet, is the #1 business reporting agency. You can create an entire business credit profile that is separate from your personal credit. This will help you unlock hundreds of thousands of dollars for your business, and this will be able to take your business to the next level so that you can quit that job a lot sooner. The next thing you want to do when we're talking about quitting your job and working from home is decide on when you are quitting. In order to truly accomplish any goal, we need to have a clear vision. So when are you quitting your job? Are you quitting in a month? Are you quitting next month? Are you quitting in a year? Again, comment below and let me know when you are trying to quit your job. Write down the date. Be very clear in your mind. This is how I quit my job and became a full-time entrepreneur. I literally started off in my parents' basement and now I'm a multi-million-dollar real estate investor. I have 6 businesses that I run and I still have 5 kids. You can do the same thing. All you need to do is be very clear as to how you're going to do it and start to leverage your business credit and some of these things that I've told you. If you write down what day you are quitting, you can go ahead and you can reverse engineer what happens each month and build you a short little plan. So if you're going to be quitting in 6 months, for example, you just reverse engineer. And in month 1, you need to go ahead and get the business established. I'm just going to give you a quick little outline. And then in month 2, what are you going to do? You're going to go ahead and get the website done and then start creating your product or your service. Then in month 3, you're going to get this many number of customers. And then in month 4, you're going to do X, Y, and Z. Again, if you create a plan as to when you are quitting, it's very easy in your mind to back into that date and stick to your plan. Additionally, and this is so awesome, there is historically more money out there for businesses than ever before, okay? When you do the steps that I outlined earlier, like getting the business checking account, you will open up business funding. You get the business checking account, you get the Dun & Bradstreet going, you start to get some trade lines on your business credit profile, and you will start to get offers in your business's name for hundreds of thousands of dollars. This will allow you to quit your job a lot sooner and have capital reserves for your job so that you don't feel stress or anxiety once you quit. You'll have the money that you need if you need to cover your bills or if you have an up and down in your business with your income. You'll be able to work in your business without having to run back to the job. The key to quitting your job is never go back. So now you know how to quit your job and work from home. It is so easy. The website is going to allow you to get customers, and that was one of the steps that I told you. If you want more training, I created a complete training at noelsfreetraining.com. It's a complete course. It will teach you all of how to get properties, how to get real estate, how I leverage business credit, and how to start making money without spending very much money. I want to make sure that you have all of the resources, all of the tools, and all of the knowledge that you need to be successful. I want you to live the life of your dreams the same way that I do. This is Noelle, to your success.